Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. GH Spoilers Weekly Update, Emma's Victory, Willow's Announcement, Geo's Spy Game. General Hospital spoilers are in for the week of June 16, 2025. Fans can expect Willow Tate Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, to make an announcement. Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, gets the upper hand. Plus, Giovanni Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, overhears troubling news. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the ABC soap opera. Willow Tate Corinthos announcement. Next week, fans can expect Willow to get her test results back. After collapsing in court, she was taken to the hospital. Everyone is assuming it's shock after losing her children. However, there could be a physical explanation. When Willow was pregnant with Amelia Corinthos, Sequoia, and Serenity Morco Mac, she also collapsed. Of course, she also had leukemia at the time. But maybe that's the character's trademark pregnancy symptom. It would go along with the spoiler that Willow has to make a tough decision midweek. Then the announcement comes at the end of the week. What are the chances that Willow gets pregnant with Drew Caines, Cameron Matheson, baby right after losing custody of Amelia and Wiley Corinthos, Viron Weaver? It's another whirlwind week in Port Charles, and the drama doesn't slow down for a second. As summer heats up, subdue secrets, schemes, and surprise reunions. From young Emma Scorpio Drake's stunning triumph to Willow Corinthos' life-changing revelation, and Gio Palmieri's risky undercover game, fans are in for a ride that could shake the foundations of multiple families. Here's your exclusive General Hospital Weekly Update spoiler preview, packed with emotion, power plays, and those jaw-dropping moments GH does best. Emma's Victory. The Scorpio legacy lives on. Emma Scorpio Drake may have only just returned to Port Charles, but she's already making waves, and not just with her famous last name. After being courted by Port Charles University and GH's medical internship program, Emma shocked everyone by winning a prestigious Youth Innovation Award for her groundbreaking work in biomedical research. The field? A genetic-based approach to treating neurological disorders. Inspired, she says, by her grandfather Robert's Parkinson's awareness campaigns and her father Patrick's surgical breakthroughs. But the real surprise came during the ceremony at the Metro Court, where Emma gave a heartfelt speech that brought even Anna Devane to tears. Port Charles isn't just where I grew up, she said, voice cracking. It's where I found my purpose. Rumors swirl that GH is setting up Emma as the next generation of hospital leadership, with whispers of her shadowing Finn at Austin for a summer program. But it's not just medicine Emma is drawing attention in. Her chemistry with Gio Palmieri at the celebration didn't go unnoticed. More on that in a moment. Willow's announcement. A family torn. Willow Corinthos has been the picture of grace under pressure, surviving leukemia, marrying Michael, and raising Wiley and Amelia in the shadow of Quartermain drama. But this week, Willow's serene exterior cracks, and what she reveals leaves Michael and the rest of the Corinthos family stunned. In a tense breakfast scene at the Quartermain mansion, Willow asks for everyone's attention. The mood quickly turns serious when she reveals that she's been accepted into a full-time nurse practitioner program in New York City. I need to do this for myself, for the future, she says softly, her eyes not quite meeting Michael's. Michael is blindsided. He assumed Willow would stay rooted in Port Charles, continuing her work at GH part-time while focusing on family. But Willow, clearly invigorated by her second chance at life, wants more and isn't apologizing. The week sees escalating tension between the couple, with Carly trying to mediate and Nina attempting to reach out, only to be firmly shut down. Drew also throws in his 2 cents, warning Willow not to let personal ambition fracture an already fragile family dynamic. By week's end, Willow is packing a suitcase, and Michael is left alone, looking out over the family estate, contemplating what just slipped through his fingers. Is this a break, or the beginning of the end? Gio's Spy Game. From sweet to secret agent? On the surface, Gio Palmieri is just a charming, music-loving teen with a natural connection to Trina and Emma. But this week reveals a whole other side of the newcomer, one that could have major implications for Port Charles' criminal underworld. After overhearing a cryptic conversation between Selena Wu and a mysterious associate at the Savoy, Gio begins to suspect that something shady is going down. And when he tries to tell Trina, she brushes it off, until he produces a secret recording of the meeting. There's something big coming. Gio whispers to Emma later that evening, and I think I'm the only one who can stop it. Enter Anna Devane. After a quiet chat with his Uncle Sonny, Gio finds himself face to face with the legendary spy, who doesn't discount his suspicions. Instead, Anna offers him a dangerous opportunity. Go deeper. Listen. Watch. Report. And just like that, Gio is pulled into a low-stakes spy mission, mentored from the shadows by Port Charles' finest. But how long can Gio keep up the act? Especially when Emma is asking questions, Trina is getting suspicious, and Selena Wu is starting to notice the young man hanging around just a little too often. Jordan's mystery meeting. Meanwhile, Jordan Ashford is up to something, and it isn't just about the PCPD. She's spotted this week entering a private suite at the Metro Court, meeting with a mysterious man from out of town. By midweek, Curtis confronts her, asking if she's working on something he should know about. Jordan, ever the professional, stays tight-lipped, but insiders say she's investigating an internal mole at the PCPD, someone who's been leaking information to known criminal entities. Could this tie in with Gio's suspicions? Could Selena have a cop on her payroll? Expect fireworks at week's end when Jordan makes a bold move that shocks Port Charles, placing one of her own officers on immediate leave pending investigation. Esme's new obsession. Esme Prince may have been quiet lately, but that's about to change. After overhearing a conversation between Spencer and Trina, Esme becomes obsessed with reclaiming her place, not just in Ace's life, but in Port Charles itself. She applies for a job at the local newspaper and begins a low-level smear campaign against Spencer's relationship, dropping anonymous tips and spinning half-truths into dangerous rumors. When Trina finds out by Friday's cliffhanger episode, expect a fiery confrontation that may leave more than just reputations in tatters. Finn's fall and Elizabeth's rising concern. Dr. Hamilton Finn continues to spiral following his malpractice lawsuit and the emotional fallout with Elizabeth. Though he insists he's fine, Liz catches him drinking during a late-night shift, and she's forced to confront him. "You're hurting, Finn," she says, voice trembling. "But you're not going to take me down with you." Meanwhile, Gregory's passing still looms large, and Violet, wise beyond her years, tells Chase she's worried about her father. This week, Elizabeth reaches out to Portia and even Monica Quartermain, trying to find a way to help Finn without getting the hospital board involved. But unless Finn gets help, he may be on the verge of losing everything. More quick hits coming this week. Nina and Sunny's dynamic shifts after she helps Christina navigate a pregnancy-related scare. Could a bond be rekindled? Alexis receives a cryptic letter from someone tied to her past disbarment case. Is this the beginning of her comeback arc? Jocelyn and Dex share a tense moment after she sees him talking to a suspicious woman. Could Dex be slipping back into mob business? Brooke, Lynn, and Chase begin to explore the idea of parenthood, but their joyful moment is interrupted by a call from Blaze that leaves BLQ visibly shaken. A glimpse at Friday's cliffhanger. Just when you think the week can't pack in any more drama, Friday delivers an explosive triple cliffhanger. Emma walks in on Gio in a clandestine meeting with Anna, not realizing the nature of their secret operation. Will she blow his cover? Willow receives a shocking text. "Don't leave town. You're in danger. Is someone targeting her or Michael?" Esme uploads a damning article accusing Spencer of parental neglect, and it goes viral before he can even respond. Looking ahead, the stage is set for a summer of secrets and shifting alliances. Emma's return has added youthful energy and legacy drama. Willow's decision could fracture the Corinthos Quartermain alliance. Gio's mission may expose a much bigger threat than anyone realizes. And with Esme, Selena Wu, and hidden agendas swirling through Port Charles, no one is safe. One thing's certain. General Hospital fans won't want to miss a minute. Stay tuned. The next chapter is just beginning. Written with creative speculation and dramatic flair for devoted fans of General Hospital, Not based on official spoilers, but inspired by current characters and storylines. Tools. Port Charles is no stranger to bombshell announcements, but the one Willow Tate Corinthos is preparing to make is the kind that ripples through lives and relationships in ways no one could have predicted. With a future that once looked stable now shrouded in uncertainty, Willow's next move may alter not only her own path, but the direction of multiple core characters in General Hospital. So what is this shocking reveal? And how will the Corinthos family, especially Michael and Nina, react? Let's dig into the emotional weight, traumatic stakes, and long-term consequences of Willow's announcement, and how it may shake Port Charles to its very core. A woman reclaimed. Willow has been through the fire. Willow Tate Corinthos' journey has been nothing short of harrowing. From her early days of cult entrapment to teaching at PCU, loving and losing Wiley, her rocky relationship with Nina Reeves, and her life-threatening battle with leukemia, Willow has faced down demons and come out stronger each time. Now, with her health stabilizing and her sense of self clearer than ever, Willow seems to be approaching a new chapter, one where she finally takes control of her life on her own terms. But the cost of growth is change, and change doesn't always sit well with those around her, particularly not in a family as tightly wound as the Corinthos clan. Recovery gave her perspective, but also distance. Following her successful bone marrow transplant, thanks to a complicated reconciliation with biological mother Nina, Willow's recovery period brought time for reflection. While resting at the Quartermain estate and keeping a low profile, Willow spent hours journaling, meditating, and slowly getting back to herself. What no one expected, especially not Michael, is that recovery would distance Willow emotionally from the life they built together, not out of bitterness or resentment, but out of clarity. She almost died, a source close to the writers hinted. That changes everything, including what she thought she wanted. The announcement that could change everything. Willow wants out. According to early summer spoilers, Willow is about to drop a bombshell that no one, not even Carly, will see coming. She wants to step back from the Corinthos world entirely. That means she's considering resigning from the hospital to pursue something quieter, potentially therapy or a nonprofit role helping at-risk teens. She's exploring moving out of the Quartermain mansion to find a space of her own. And most significantly, she wants to separate from Michael Corinthos. Not a nasty divorce, not a scandalous affair, just a conscious uncoupling from a life that no longer fits who she is. She loves Michael. She always will, says an insider. But love doesn't always mean staying. Michael's reaction, shock, denial, and a flood of emotions. Michael Corinthos has built his entire world around stability, around being a father, a protector, a son who tries to do right even when it's hard. So for Willow to calmly express that she's reevaluating her life's direction, it rocks him. Sources suggest Michael initially takes the news as a sign that Willow might be experiencing post-recovery depression or trauma. He offers therapy, time, patience. But the truth is, Willow isn't having a breakdown. She's having a breakthrough. In a powerful scene teased for the week of June 24, Michael reportedly asks, "Is this about my family? About Sonny?" To which Willow replies, "It's about me. I need to know who I am without you." Brutal, honest, and exactly what Michael didn't want to hear. What about Wiley and Amelia? For the Corinthos family, the kids are always central to every decision. Willow's announcement is no exception. She assures Michael that she wants a peaceful co-parenting arrangement, emphasizing that she'll never keep Wiley or baby Amelia from him or the Quartermains. But she also makes it clear that she won't stay in a relationship just for the sake of appearances. Spoilers suggest Wiley may overhear an argument or conversation between his parents, leading to emotional fallout that triggers memories of when Willow and Chase broke up years ago. It's a delicate balance, and Willow knows it. That's why she's also exploring family counseling, not just for herself, but for the children. "I'd want us to be happy," she reportedly says, even if that means not being together. Nina's role, redemption or retaliation? You can't mention Willow's world without acknowledging the deeply fraught, ever-shifting dynamic with Nina Reeves. Once enemies, then life-saving allies, Nina and Willow now exist in a kind of uneasy truce. A relationship held together by Wiley and the past they can't escape. So when Nina learns that Willow is stepping away from Michael and the Corinthos name, she sees it as an opportunity. She sees an opening to become more central in Willow's life again, a source reveals. But she might push too hard. Indeed, Nina reportedly offers to help Willow financially with her new life, suggesting they heal together as mother and daughter. But Willow, ever cautious, declines the offer. You saved my life once, but you can't control it. This tension could either deepen their connection or destroy the fragile bridge they've built. Fans are already speculating whether Nina might try to insert herself too aggressively, leading to another custody battle or public fallout. Carly's take, supportive or strategic? Carly, fiercely loyal to her family, is rumored to be torn when she hears the news. On one hand, she respects Willow and has always encouraged her to find her voice. On the other, she fears that the Corinthos name, and especially Sonny's reputation, is driving yet another woman away from Michael. She sees echoes of what happened with Sasha, say insiders. She wants to stop the pattern. Expect a heartfelt scene between Carly and Willow, where Carly asks a pivotal question. Are you running from something, or towards something? Willow's answer may surprise her and reveal more than just romantic uncertainty. It may hint at a deeper identity transformation that has yet to unfold. Where will Willow go? One of the more emotional aspects of this storyline will be Willow's search for independence, both figurative and literal. Spoilers hint that she may rent a cottage near the outskirts of Port Charles, symbolic of her wish to live on the edge of the chaos, but not within it. Interestingly, Elizabeth Weber may play a role in this transition, offering guidance and even connecting Willow to a friend opening a counseling clinic. Could Willow become a grief counselor herself? The writing seems to be on the wall for her to merge her pain with purpose. Future possibilities. A new romance? With Michael and Willow drifting apart, but not necessarily in anger. The door opens for new stories. Fans are already buzzing about the potential for Willow and TJ, a renewed closeness from their past as co-workers and allies during her illness. Willow and Chase, again, a full-circle moment that may lead to unresolved feelings resurfacing. Or even a brand new character, someone outside the Corinthos/Davis/Weber circles to truly shake things up. But make no mistake, the writers are not rushing her into a new romance. The story here is self-reclamation, not rebound. What fans are saying. Social media is lit up with reactions. I'm so proud of Willow. She's been through hell and deserves peace. This is her era. At Port Charles Sween. New. I love Willow and Michael. But I get it. Sometimes love isn't enough. Respect. At Glover 1975. If Nina tries to hijack this moment and make it about her, I swear. At Wiley Fan Forever. Final thought. Not an ending, but a beginning. Willow's announcement isn't a scandal. It's not a betrayal. It's not even a breakup in the traditional sense. It's a declaration of autonomy. Of a woman who has survived the darkest hours and emerged not just alive, but awake. The question now is, can Michael meet her where she is? Can Port Charles accept a version of Willow who isn't a wife or a mother first, but a person reclaiming her name? Whatever happens next, one thing is certain. General Hospital fans are in for an emotional, inspiring, and deeply relatable ride.